Have you ever noticed that the people you admire most aren't always the most talented? They're not always the smartest. They're not always the strongest. They're not always the most gifted. But they have something many people lack: discipline. Because while motivation comes and goes, discipline stays. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. And today, we're going to talk about the blueprint that can completely change your life, one day at a time. One of the biggest lies people believe is this:
I'll start when I feel motivated.
the problem is, motivation is an emotion, and emotions change. Some days you'll feel excited. Other days you'll feel tired. Some days you'll feel confident. Other days you'll feel discouraged. If your actions depend on your feelings, your progress will always be inconsistent. That's why successful people don't build their lives around motivation. They build their lives around discipline. Discipline means doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. And that's where real growth begins. Many people think discipline is punishment. It's not. Discipline is self-respect. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build trust in yourself. Every workout completed, every prayer said, every task finished, every distraction resisted, you're proving to yourself that your word matters. And over time, those small decisions create a new identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who quits. You start seeing yourself as someone who follows through. And identity is powerful, because people act according to who they believe they are. Here's a truth that can change your life. You don't need to change your entire life today. You just need to win today. Too many people become overwhelmed because they're focused on the next year, the next 5 years, the entire journey. But God rarely asks us to carry tomorrow. He asks us to be faithful today. One prayer today, one workout today, one chapter today, one step today. Small actions repeated daily create extraordinary results. That's the daily basis principle. Consistency beats intensity. Every single time. Faith without action changes nothing. You can pray for opportunities, but you still have to prepare. You can pray for growth, but you still have to grow. You can pray for change, but you still have to take action. Faith isn't passive. Faith moves. Faith works. Faith obeys. Some people are waiting for God to do something while God is waiting for them to move. Not because He abandoned them, but because He already gave them the next step. The question is, will you take it? What if you stopped focusing on changing your entire life? What if you focused on winning today? Not next month, not next year, today. What is one thing you've been avoiding? One conversation, one goal, one habit, one commitment. Make the decision today, because your future isn't built in a day. It's built daily, one choice, one action, one step at a time. Remember this: success isn't created by giant moments. It's created by daily decisions. The life you want is hidden inside the habits you repeat. Stay faithful, stay disciplined, keep showing up, and one day you'll look back and realize that all those ordinary days created an extraordinary life. Because the people who win aren't always the most talented. They're the ones who refuse to quit. And they kept going, one day at a time.